This beautiful doll was the first item in the Museum of Unique Dolls collection. The artist Yulia Vishnyovskaya came across it while rummaging through a trunk belonging to her grandmother. 16 years have passed since then. Today, the collection has nearly 6,000 exhibits. Cleopatra is believed to have been the first doll collector. The ancient Egyptian pharaoh used them as mannequins for choosing the dress she wanted to wear. These boudoir dolls also became toys for the ladies, rather than for little girls.
What is a boudoir doll? It's a textile doll that decorated ladies' boudoirs. In the early 20th century, it even became fashionable for ladies to take the dolls with them on their walks. When young ladies met one another, they would take a look at each other's dolls as well.
In the 19th century, when dolls with eyes that opened and closed had not yet been invented, German Karl Bergner invented a doll with several faces. These kinds of dolls are also made today, though not very often. One of these dolls was brought to the Moscow Museum from Stockholm.
This doll has 3 faces. Here, she looks upset, but if we turn around, she looks sleepy and can be put to bed. If we turn around again, she looks happy.
One of the main purposes of a doll is to bring joy. Aristocrats would buy large dolls for their children, who would talk to them, drink tea with them, and read them books. The museum staff call this doll the Reading Parisian. She is a very expensive music doll. 2 craftsmen would make them, a doll maker and a watchmaker. The latter created the mechanism that would bring the doll to life for a few minutes. In the past, dressmakers, shoemakers, jewelers, and other specialists used their skills to make dolls.
In the 19th and 20th centuries, there were doll stores with 2 departments. In the first department, you would buy the actual doll, which was sold just in its underwear. In the second department, you would buy her dresses.
In the late 19th century, beautiful porcelain dolls were seldom brought to Russia from abroad, after the Gudko, Fedosev, and Dunyaev doll factories were founded in St. Petersburg and Moscow. However, when the Bolsheviks came to power, the factories were closed.
People's Commissar of Enlightenment Anatoly Lunacharsky issued a decree banning dolls, as they belonged to the bourgeois. Not only were the factories shut down, but ready-made products were destroyed as well. Many little girls hid their dolls so that they wouldn't be confiscated.
There is one exhibit in the museum that is different from all the others. It belonged to Muscovite Kira Bondarova. This teddy bear was a present from her father before his arrest in 1937. When the girl and her mother were forced to leave the flat, they took their belongings and the teddy bear. In June 1941, Kira was sent to a children's home in the Perm territory. There, the teddy bear was the only toy that the children had to play with. The owner kept it with her after the war, but in 2008 brought it to the museum and asked us to keep it here forever.